Shelter Mortgage, flexibility, professionalism, and service. Let us custom build a mortgage for you.
Hello, Prudential Sales Executives, for our video message of the week. This week's message is entitled, Create Any Average Sales Price You Wish. Now, if you remember, quite often I talk about that no individual sales executive is affected by the market from a standpoint of average sales price. Because if we really think about it, and that's what we're going to cover today, is you can create any average sales price that you wish. Here's how. First of all, let's talk about your sphere for a second. If you break down the people in your sphere, I guarantee you will see a breakup of some average sales prices, depending on what they are. Some higher, some lower. When you're thinking about your average sales price, you want to make sure that you understand that category of prices within your sphere, past clients, that meet that target area. You can now message them differently, handle them differently, and really make sure that you're dotting every I and crossing every T when dealing with that segment of your sphere and past client list. Next, let's talk about overall prospecting. When you're now thinking about the average sales price that you want to be in, and let me give you an example, from anywhere from, let's say, from $250 to $750. Really doesn't matter, it's your choice. But let's say you're wanting to increase it in that range. Well, now you got to start thinking about what type of prospecting am I going to do, where and how that's going to keep me in that segment. Example, open houses. If you're going to do an open house, and you are cognizant that you want to be in that range of prices, well, you certainly want to do an open house in that price range. It's really, really simple. When you're thinking about, the specific price range you want to be in, where you're going to call, when you prospect, where you're going to door knock, when you work an expired listing or a for sale by owner. If you're specifically looking to be in a certain price range, you can now focus your efforts and say, I'm going to call expired listings, I'm going to call for sale by owners, but it's only going to be in this segment of pricing because that meshes with my overall target market and overall goals to my plan of attack. And last but not least on prospecting, all your mailers. Now, if you're going to spend the dollars on mailing, make sure you're spending the dollars in the target pricing area that you want to target and hit. Next idea is know the best-selling areas in that target price. So what do I mean by that? Well, make sure when you are going to target an area in a certain price range, make sure there's enough activity, that there's turnover in that market. So now, not only are you focusing your efforts to do business in that area, but you already know that there's turnover and that area is selling and desirable to purchasers. And last but not least, I want you to participate in the activities within your target market. That may mean for some of you golfing. It may mean for others just to be an overall club member. Whatever it is, you put yourself in that activity, in that area, and in that environment, of the people that live and operate in those price ranges. These are key aspects for you to increase your average price to whatever number you want. Have a great week, everybody, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.